All right. In the upper left, we have our Protoss player. Will he be the champion today? He is.
Wongjin Stars SOS from Korea.
Not everybody gets a second chance, but this guy does. Let's see if he does a better job this time. He is.
STX Soul Innovation from Korea.
Well said, Tasteless. He does have that second chance.
Yeah, I got a little excited right before I said that. I thought that went up, and I'm like, ooh, this is going to sound cool. So, they are sharing the left side of the map.
Yes, and it turns out that SOS at that top left, you can see his naturals over towards the right. That means there's a huge amount of surface area for Innovation to attack with medevacs. In these positions, I definitely give the edge to Innovation without any doubt. He can fly up there, get the drops going, and it's going to be very hard for SOS to do anything about that. And at the same time, Innovation can just kind of expand towards the right, which is going to make it harder for SOS to get down there and attack as well.
All right. This is, as we said before, an incredibly big map. Now, there's going to be a lot of good opportunities for the Protoss to push here, or the Terran to push, excuse me, and try to harass. Now, we have seen occasionally when things get pretty tense on this map, taking a hidden base, for instance, at the center right, not a bad idea.
Yeah, that sometimes really can pay off.
Yeah. And you'd be surprised how much that actually works in professional games, because
you don't expect someone to expand somewhere so easy to kill if it gets scouted.
Exactly,
because it is such a risk. Because you send out one scout and see that, probably the game's going to be yours.
And oftentimes, if Terran does that, for instance, you want to actually use an orbital, not a planetary. Now you might be saying, why would I want to put a planetary? Why not a planetary? How do I defend it? Well, when it gets spotted, you just pick up and leave.
Yeah.
Try to float it back. It's actually not an easy thing for a Protoss to shoot down a command center that's floating on the far right side of the map.
No, not so easy at all. Well, we'll see what SOS decides to end up doing. He's going to have to play a very tight game in the beginning at least, because this Terran right now is in a place where they can put on constant aggression while expanding, just constant, nonstop. And unless you slap some piece of that down, you're going to have a hard time getting your bases up and keeping your upgrades going and not hemmorrhaging units.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now the Zealot is not quite out yet. We're going to see how many kills he can get off over here. Innovation coming here, trying to do some additional damage. Really nice by SOS, actually.
Yeah.
Not losing a probe just yet. Oh, my God. Gets one down.
Almost traps it, but no, Reapers are so fast.
They're such slippery units.
Yeah. In the meantime, he does have a probe up scouting, and oh my God, is he going to get another kill here? That would be absolutely amazing.
He needs to get a Stalker out now. Now, these probes over here in the expansion should be very vulnerable since they're not large in numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm actually really
he gets another one. This is a really effective Reaper so far. 2 kills and a lot of lost mining time.
Oh, nice. I think he's going to go end up knock that up to 3.
Yep. And he's even going to get out of there.
Yep.
Ouch.
And that Reaper's going to regen. It'll allow him to continue to check for expansions.
Well,
so, Innovation's not in a massive lead, but that was a nice little start for him.
This is something that absolutely can happen when you go for the Nexus before you start any ranged units.
Well, this isn't good.
No, that's not good.
That's.
But luckily, that's not a player, so hopefully we won't be able to.
When you're a caster, that's the bad screen.
Yes,
you're casting
indeed.
a game, you're like, uh-oh. We're going to have to talk about nothing.
Didn't we talk about the whole match forever already?
I think we're going to. I hope we don't have to restart. What is that? Is that a ref? Or?
I think it's just a referee, so I think we're actually going to end up being fine once he drops.
Okay.
But going back into what's happened here, if you don't start Mothership Core or a Stalker before your Nexus, you're leaving yourself open to a very fast Reaper coming in and messing you up. And that's what we just saw there. So a little bit of greedy play there by SOS, and he pays for it with 3 probes lives. Definitely a really great Reaper so far. But just to summarize what happened there, SOS got to scout, so that was quite nice.
We're actually back in the game. I think everything's okay. So we'll throw that up on screen for you guys.
Now, we do actually have an armory going down, so we're going to see Hellbat drops coming out of Innovation here. He also is getting some Widow Mines, and that's a deadly combination.
Yeah.
SOS is going to have to really be on top of that.
Now we have the Reaper coming down here now. The Watchtower, unlike most maps, that Watchtower in the middle in these spots is not actually that useful.
Yeah, it's really not.
In cross spots, it's very useful to have, but over
it's
here
like,
it's like
okay to have, but
yeah,
you
it's
don't
like
need
if
to
you're gonna have it,
anything.
if you have map control, like put something there, but it's not actually that important. So a lot of the spotting will be done here with the units like the Reaper, something parked right outside the base. To actually try to see if anything's leaving too soon.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look here. We actually have for SOS already, he does have 2 Stalkers out, and he does have a 3rd one right on the way, so this is really good. He definitely needs a lot of those. He needs a Mothership Core as well, because there's going to be Hellbat drops coming very shortly, and those are as scary for one race as they are for another. Those things get in your mineral line, and you are going to die.
Okay, and as we were saying earlier, getting a lot of observers on this map, pretty common for the Protoss, since there's a lot of just surface area to defend. Mm-hmm. Okay, here come the Hellbats.
And he did see that coming with his observer. He does have cannons in both mineral lines, so that's definitely going to help out a lot. And look at that, really, beautifully done. He needs to get that medvac, does in fact get it, and that was very nice. He only lost a total of 2 probes there.
Yeah, I mean, that was
really
that
good
drop
defense.
Was basically not even worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, so Innovation now in a little bit of a deficit. He started out with a little bit of a lead, killing those few probes, but that's one of the things about drops is that it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I mean, you have to do enough damage so that the drop is paid for itself and more. Otherwise, you're trading or you're giving away units.
Yeah. And that's exactly what's happened here. Now, another drop coming into the natural. He does have a photon cannon there. Very fast reaction speed. The medevac does get out, but SOS is reading Innovation like a book. He's completely prepared for everything. And a big part of that, Taste, is definitely those observers you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, you got to get a lot of observers on this map. So the medevac's going to go ahead and come around now. And as you can see, he has a free unit there, so you might as well go and check out that watchtower. All right, so we have barracks coming down now. Now, he's going to have to bring back that medevac and repair it, but I don't think we're going to see any more drops. Generally speaking, if you're against a really, really good player and you're both on 2 bases, you're in this matchup specifically, dropping is probably a little risky.
Yeah.
You want him to be on 3 bases because that's where it gets a little tricky to chop up your army. But
certainly. The quicker the drop, the less meaningful, but yeah.
The observer knows.
Another Hellbat drop trying to come in here. Doubt that very much will be done.
Now here's
SOS
the question,
still
is he
ready
going to
for
lose?
it.
I almost feel like SOS should have let him come in and then trapped him.
I think he's afraid. Those are Hellbats in there.
Those are Hellbats.
You got to be careful.
They're not Heaven Bats, Artosis.
No, they certainly are not. Maybe for Terran.
No, Terran, yeah.
So, third Nexus actually going to finish up right as that command center's landing. Very good timing there.
He's going to have to evacuate this here.
How many will he actually end up getting? None so far.
He actually whipped that.
A lot of damage being dealt to that medevac. Ooh,
how many?
Doesn't quite get it. He is going to have Blink pretty soon here, Tasteless. And, trying to drop back in here, but...
Oh, okay. At first I was like, what is he doing?
SOS is really on the ball. He's killed every drop so well.
SOS is just absorbing these medevac drops like he's the Blob or something.
Yeah.
Becoming bigger and stronger. Did you ever see the Blob?
I did not.
It's terrible.
I bet it is.
But it was worth it because I
terrible.
got this joke off the WCS finals.
Well,
so.
I tell you, it definitely
the
worth
things
it.
I do as
The
a
joke was
caster,
really
the
good.
things I do for you viewers.
Sacrificing yourself.
Yeah.
Where do you find the bravery?
I don't know.
Okay, so
we got another drop coming in here.
Yep.
And okay, the Reaper's not going to do that much. This is actually just more of a scouting Reaper.
He's trying to
another drop.
Oh.
I want to highlight something, but I'll wait for this this drop to end. Now notice he's going to target down the medevac. That's exactly what you want to do. Okay, so very subtle things, and I saw Innovation doing this, and I forgot to point it out because some battle happened. But okay, so he sent the Reaper over there. At first, I said that's a scouting Reaper. No, it's not. he's getting that "your forces under attack" message directed towards his third base. Then he flies into the main, I should say, dropping the Hellbats there in the hopes that for maybe just 1 or 2 seconds, SOS's eyes will be drawn away and he won't see a good, even 10 probes get killed.
And I tell you what, that it could have worked, but SOS, again, a little bit too fast, not really losing anything there. So now we're actually at a point where SOS is stabilized very well. He has Blink, he's going to have Storm, he has range for his Colossi. Everything looking pretty good. No way to break him right now.
Another attack up here, and this, okay, SOS slightly distracted. He only got 1?
I think he got about 2 probes.
Okay.
And the Blink Stalker's coming up to clean up the rest of that. Another medevac drop going off to the side. A big one this time.
And this is not necessarily to get probes. This might be to take out tech structures.
Yeah, this is to do actual damage this time. This is not relying upon SOS not reacting. Doesn't matter if he reacts. This can do a lot of damage.
Oh, and he didn't get feedback out quite in time.
Well, he got one of the medevacs, but a lot of units did get out, and these medevacs have a lot of energy, so he's going to continue to push. SOS guarding that third base, but how much damage is he going to take in his main?
All right, he's going to try to target the Nexus. It's only lost shields. I don't believe it's going to be taken out here.
It looks like he should be able to just barely kill it.
Okay, excuse me, I stand corrected.
All right, good snipe by Innovation there, and he is up 36 supply right now.
Yeah, he's at he's right now supply blocked or capped at 177, but his depots will finish soon, and he's going to be maxed out. We'll probably see him both take a fourth and start to push.
Yeah, that's quite likely. There is Storm out. The armor upgrade is just getting out of control. It's almost to +3 right now for SOS. I don't think he's going to die. That was painful. It really sucks to lose your main Nexus, but I think he's going to be okay through this attack.
Well, we'll see. Right now he's in a decent position here. I like that, blinking towards those Vikings, but a nice Storm over there.
Yeah, very nice Storm indeed. He does have Guardian Shield up, not throwing down any force fields. He's got to be careful here with a lot of Hellbats. I may have been wrong, Tastes. He could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you know what? The Vikings are doing a lot of damage, and it looks like there's actually more units now being sent out, but there's actually an attack at the Terran's third base that we don't have a shot of. There it is.
Yeah.
The Zealots. Coming up now, I don't know if that matters. So yeah, it does not matter.
90 supply lead right now for Innovation, and GG, he does take that first game.
Man.